Leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again. The Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ, and various most specials, ours, Connecting's and Coming's various most students, including especially our youngers. We include, of course, April's Risen, Rose Risen, Chandelines, all of you Ediths, and Rage from Reason, Daniel Zets, and Hadas and Leas, and Lightning Leas, and Vanessa Selling, and Elizabeth West, and that's great on the rose. And we have their mothers, the Shekinahs, my sisters, all my co-sisters. We have Emery's and Julian Ray's equal. You just spoke with Emery's, of course, and connecting Julian Ray's with them. And the Barbaras and Diaz Divines and Jennifer's and Georgine's and lots more there. And of course, our great grandmothers, including that. We also have, we'll be saying the names of some of them, bringing them back. That's Harriet, Radiant Ray, and especially Myrtle Rosemary and Pearl, and Bob Herschel, Lyrics of Sounds, and lots more there. And we'll be saying more about that, Festival, and lots more. So you'll be hearing more about that great-grandmother's name in just a few moments. That's what we like to call ourselves, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ, and that includes yous, too. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of person histories on this, our homes, on all our planets, best wisdom, features, and contexts, we also call ourselves other names, such as including everyone goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Ellerways, all the females and males, all the souls that God has created and incarnated, back and forth, circle time, balance, and contact, can be reborns and risens as Equinoxtrueqsz for heavens on earth and for all our planets. Now, as I said, in any way, suggest we're trying to usurp the ever-loving's, ever-living's powers and authorities of one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe. No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all systems, including the us and all that we know, and has ever known, and shells ever knows, all our families and communities, close to these and all related, all the females reparatively, all the females and males equal reparativities, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to custodians and appreciates. And so he says, Namaste, the divines with us, priests, the divines with the use and alls. And we say, as Mikutio COCHRISTSZ, we're all related. We are entities and alls and every one is all related because we know it's that we are, it's all related. We cans and shells and cans come together, moving back and forth in circles, times, in balance and contact force, heavens on the solar earth. And we also says, the electron last greets the lights with its in use and alls. Comingsz, Samas, Paxis, Baba, Chaim, Shalom, Sol Salam, Mir Pache, Ubuntu, back and forth to Metaconal words of Ferrix, Vedics, Mercies, Chalish, Lans Vags, Sayanaras, Das Vidanias, Good Days, Cheerios, and all languages, all the heritages used in lands and continents beyond, including the planets, because space-time is not linear. So we can all says that to loves and lives ever young's, longest and prosper everyone's and all's on the solar planets, heavens and all earth. And because we know it's that we are all created of stars, and because we are combining in our ways of lovings and all livings and learnings, the ancient kindness and wisdom of ancient epochs, especially their lengthy Magdalenian era, and of course also Atlantis, also called Hesperides, Pleiades, Atlantides, Thrace, Ubuntu, Vector, Release, and all the holy lands and all the sacred earths, and Celtics and lots more, and so that we can be reborn into the for adults, and we also call ourselves other names such as Always Christmases, Always Holy New Year's, including all the Heritage New Year's, females and males, and Holy Babies and Nativities, and we call ourselves co-volunteering New Times Cupids, co-Psyches and Uruses, co-Esterns and Easterns, that's co-Esterns and co-Easterns, because we are combining the messages of Shushan as the 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively of the apostles' families, communities, and connecting them to their ancient heritage, of course, of Atlantis, also called Hesperides, Pleiades, Atlantides, Thrace, Ubuntu, Reactive, American Release, Words, Every Vedics, Critics, Celtics, and lots more. So we all use reborns, activities, and every young springs, every young adult, for his heavens on the solar earth, of the very real stargates, Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred earths risens, and the last it shall be first come first seen, very real stargates, Star Trek, Parity, Peace Cultures, heavens on the solar earth. And contact now, it sounds like a daunting task to co-occurring these open the stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and reborns and risen humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the New Millennium Golden Rule, which you can read at 5050 now.wordpress.com. And just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us in the shows. You'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, use, and use. Because use to shells and Kens and shells joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Co-Secretary General FIRSTCOFIRST'NOTLASHTORONLY. And you'll see our names and pictures, and there's yours too. We have our family trees, and yours represented by picture frames. And we start genealogically first go first with our great-grandmothers. And then, of course, also our Shekinos, all the females of our families, and then all the females and males equally of our younger generations starting fresh. So see some of the names again, so I won't say some of them. We have you're gonna say and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois, Caractemas, the Couszmic Chrisztsz, co-cousin brothers, these are nephews and nieces of the clans and gens, and of Couszmic Chrisztsz, of course, of the Spider Women's, of the Rena, and including Barbara Herschel, Lita Costanza, and Virginia of the Letter from New Times. And of course, we have our co-wife, and Rosemary Pearl. We just spoke with them. We spoke with Anne-Marie, and Patricia Sunrise, especially, and of course, Martha, and Martha Myrtles, and Sophia Eccles, and we singing crickets and lollies and a lot more there. And of course, we have our Obultus families, our Leland Gaelas and Gorgies, and our Mabels, and Belindas and Amazing Graces, and Sicilies, and lots more there. And of course, we have our Lights families, Bonnie and Sylvie's, lots more there. Our Fluid families are reintertwining Ellen's and Hannah's, lots more there. And we have the reintertwining of the Venusians and Marians, that's including near Centuries, our Magdalene Nazarenes, Estrella Libertia, Estrella, and Estrella back and Claire, Jupiter, Jacqueline, Princess Risen Rose, Marie, Remember, Papa, Bernadette, all the grace of Jordan, Dorothy's teaching, learning is a lesson, so wisdom of the house, what the alls are, with Malcolm and Shirley, and Alina, and Leona, and Jenny, of Gaia family, Rachel, Stargate's families, and Barbara's Happy's, Noblies, and Kajins, and Children's, and Jangs, and Balance families, and of course, we have our conservation of females, our Esther's and Rachel's, and Anna Marie's and Julianne Marie's equally. So we just spoke with Anna Marie singing crickets, and we're connecting with Julianne Marie, of course, and Barbara's and Diaz Divines and Jennifer's and Georgine's and all this more there. And of course, our younger generations, our April Service and Rose Services, our Centralians, all their Juliet's, Rachel Marie's, Daniel Juliet's, Hadassah Leah's, Stacey Nassau, Sonia Sorati, Atlantic Lee's, Lisa and Vanessa Sally, Highland Louis Clemens, Russell Yees, and Hadassah Grano, Leon Ross, Benjamin Johns, Blessed Rose, and more. So our Comingsz, always at the lanes, always East lanes, always all relatedly students. Leche. Parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.